Hey, more folks, it's Brian with another installment of the Red Book of Magic. We're continuing with S. This one should be pretty short. Not a whole lot of issues, questions, and there's a lot of duplication. So anyway, snow, same as the old spell, right? Causes snow to fall, 100-meter radius. If it's not currently raining or snowing, the spell creates snow as shown in the cloud cover table below. Just the same as the rain cloud cover table, if you're interested in that kind of thing. But still, okay, so is now scattered clouds. Is it automatically going to dump that much snowfall? Or is there a percentage chance that's based upon that cloud cover description to produce that much snowfall? Still don't know. This kind of sounds like you're going to get the snowfall. How much you get depends upon how much coverage. Yeah, okay, I can buy off of that. Okay, if it is currently raining or snowing, the spell increases the snow level by 1 category greater. Okay, each additional point stacked increases the radius of effect by 100 meters. Okay, soul sight, same as the old one. Allows the target to see both the power aura of a living creature and to magically, like it's magic, so we know that's what it's causing. This allows them to know the current magic points of other living things and creatures, including the amount they've got currently running in spells. So if I've got protection 2 up and our blade sharp 2, right? I've got 10 magic points. You can see I've got 6 magic points. My power's 10. I got 6 magic points, and I've got 4 points in spells. Handy. Also, it is a common spell. My guys have never used this. Okay. Oh, we can also tell if the person you're looking at, the target is looking at, right? That was the target. Yeah, the target sees if the person is an initiate or better. It doesn't differentiate between initiate and rune, just that they are initiate. They're at least an initiate. That's what she said. Tell if a person is at least an initiate, and whether or not they're in good standing. So imagine your aura then has got splash marks as you get out of good standing. Interesting. Okay. All right. Soul Spear. That sounds pretty cool. New spell. Must be cast upon a spear. Good to go. The spear's head burns with a weird translucent black flame. I like that. When the spear strikes an opponent and does at least 1 point of damage, they also lose a d6 of magic points. Way to suck them down. Like that. Okay. Spawn Crawling Hand. New spell. In fact, the next 3, they're all chaos ones, right? Okay. It's a ritual performed on a corpse in which the hand detaches and animates. The hand is unintelligent, has that fanged mouth and the wrist. So if you look at the picture, that's that. Okay. It will survive indefinitely as long as you keep feeding it. Anything. Gorp, other spawn, etc. Right? Okay. Once it dies, it withers and dries away. Okay. It can respond to spoken commands. But remember, it's small, right? So it doesn't have much leverage, can't do a whole lot of things. But they give some example here, like this. Rarely got strength of more than 3. It has size and hit points that have possessed in life, but the hand is only a portion of the arm, right? Yeah, it says, rarely more than 2 each. Does have a movement of 2 and can leap up to its strength in meters. 3 meters. 3 meters. Holy freaking cow. Thing, look out. Okay, Spawn Gorp. Takes a d6 minutes to cast. Transforms a portion of ground into a Gorp. The size is equal to the number of rune points stacked in the spell. Other characteristics are determined randomly, like the Gorp creature in the bestiary. Okay, Spawn Manling. Which is performed on a portion of the body of the caster. Transforms that portion of that caster's flesh. The portion is randomly determined, so you roll your d20, right? That's what transforms, right? Into a bud mass that matures into a teeny, chaotic humanoid called a manling. This is wild. Okay, in 7 days, the bud mass matures and separates from the caster's body to become an independent manling. Wild. And they actually give you the stats here for manly. Because it's not in the best area. Okay. Speak with birds. New spell, right? I guess birds aren't herd beasts? Aren't ostriches birds? Aren't ostriches a kind of herd beast somewhere? Okay. The target can talk to any type of bird. That would help you separate things out, right? The spell cannot be used to speak to familiars or birds that are inhabited by non-avian souls. Does that then include enlightened beasts? Are they inhabited by non-avian souls if it's a bird? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, now, if the person, i.e. the target, desires to convince the bird, they must use a communication skill such as fast talk, intimidate, or orate. Okay, great outline there, right? Because we've got 3 more speak with spells coming up. And while a couple of them are the same, one of them is very different. Consistency, folks, consistency. Okay, so speak with herd beasts. Out of the blue book, right? Talk to any type of herd beast. If the person desires to convince the beast, they must use communication skills to fast talk, intimidate, or orate. Similar things, just not this non-avian familiar thing, right? So I can see adding that in. Okay. The spell does not instill intelligence into the creature. So it can only speak from natural awareness. Okay. Why is this not in speak with birds? Does it mean speak with birds implies that it does instill intelligence in the bird? Now, no, we can't speak of familiars and birds inhabited with non-avian souls, which are intelligent, right? So if it's inhabited by an avian soul, then it would be intelligent and could communicate. Getting some complication there. Okay, speak with horse. Aren't horses herd beasts for grazelanders and pure horse people? Okay, well, get this. All the previous. The target can talk to any type of. Target can talk to any type. But this spell allows the person on whom it is cast, and there's a target, to talk with for the length of the spell. If we're going to use this verb, let's use this verbiage. If we're not, let's don't. Okay, again, another change. Orate and fast talk can be used if the creature needs convincing. What about intimidate? Can you not intimidate horses? We could intimidate birds and herd beasts. This spell does not instill intelligence. Okay, last one. Speak with insects. Target can converse with any type of insect. Didn't we say that already? Oh, we said type. We can talk. Now we can converse. If the person desires to convince the insect, skill rolls apply. If we want to cut back on type usage, skill rolls would apply to all the other ones as well, instead of having to, you have to use communication skills like orate or intimidate or fast talk. Skill rolls apply if you want to convince them. I prefer this method. Okay. Okay. This spell is used to speak to very small insects. We can't use these apparently on giant beetles or praying mantis, or what other kind of insects do the trolls mess with? Why not? Is size really that important? Maybe it should be if the spell is used to speak to very small insects. Their intelligence is negligible, and they may not be able to provide a very coherent idea. Like that verbiage, when you're talking about insects, what about giant insects? How is a giant beetle any different than like a dog or a bird or a herd beast? I don't know. Happy gaming.